Hi folks, the purpose of this recording is to show you guys the Christmas bird count circle. It's on uh, a link that you can pretty easily find on the Christmas bird count website. If you just do a Google search for the Christmas bird count, they have the link to the map here, and then we zoom into Pennsylvania, can find our way to our circle. I don't quite know why it's got a red dot, um, but what I want to focus on is where the um, edges of this landscape are for um, planning purposes. Obviously, one of the most wonderful areas for birding the Christmas bird count in the Penns Valley Circle, Penns Creek Circle, is around Woodward. This little section is a great spot for winter raptors. It's one of the primo spots for rough-legged hawks. And so this corner of Penns Valley is generally well represented, but you can't go much farther east. You can go up Woodward Gap Road a little bit, but not much, of course, weather dependent. An area that I've always thought would be excellent, but we have not covered much, is around Cherry Run and Weikert. This has a nice trail through the Penns Creek Wild area. We've mostly only birded from this end between the tunnel and Ingleby's other tunnel, but we haven't gotten this section as well as I think it would be great if we did, especially if we had any collaborators from the east. Sometimes we have people who do a little bit of running around in Po Valley. The Groves have done the Havis Valley Road and Treaster Valley Road a bit in the past, coming from Huntington County, but they're not available this year. So birding in these roads is also something that we are going to need some help with. I like birding up around Mountain Church Road to Po Valley. This little zone when the roads are accessible is certainly something that I like to do, especially being based out of my parents' corner. This end of Georges Valley, Harder and Reeder Road are both accessible. So we'd really like to have a good effort on that area, which is great for birding. Spring Mills, Sinking Creek Road is good for winter birds, as everywhere along Penns Creek tends to be. And then, in the middle of the valley, we break that apart. But you can't go too much farther west than Spring Mills before we start to run out of land. Penn's Cave and their pond is technically slightly outside the circle, but then Brush Valley from there across is pretty good. We usually have pretty good coverage sort of in the Rebersburg area, but this side around Madisonburg, we often need some extra help for. Gingrich Gap has been great for owls and stuff as well. So that's the big picture of what we've got to cover. So if you're interested in carving out a little corner, please do let me know.